It is just me this week, and look at this place. It's so beautiful. Literally, our fifth wheel is right up against the water. It's actually already Thursday, starting the week a little late, but Jason went to Atlanta for work on Monday. He flew out really early, and then I just came back. I didn't do anything fun. I bought a bunch of stuff that we needed for the fifth wheel, and then I did a bunch of handiwork. Well, not a bunch, but I did some handiwork. Yesterday, I ended up getting a migraine, which sucked, and it was like one of the worst ones I've gotten in a long time. So I was pretty much out of commission all day. Tuesday, I hung out with Jason's little sister, and we were gonna go on a hike to Mount Rainier. It was a lookout point, and she showed me all these Instagram pictures. It looked really pretty. And then we got there, and the road was closed due to a fire. So that's on us. We didn't check it. Oh well. We still drove around the mountain and got some great pictures. It's so pretty. Like, you hear of these places, and then when you finally see them yourself, it's so different. It's so beautiful. Anyway, so that was a really good day. And then today, I have been doing a little bit more stuff around the fifth wheel, getting some things done that we've needed to get done. I freak cleaned the truck, which it really needed. We haven't cleaned it the entire 7 weeks. So it needed it. And now I'm actually about to head out just to the little town. I'm on a mission to try and find a raft, because now Jason's little sister is heading out here after work, and we just can't sit here and not take advantage of this beautiful river. So I'm gonna go find a raft, and we are gonna go venture off, and that's that. Hello again. It is now Friday. Yesterday was really fun. As you saw, we accomplished the mission of finding a raft and going out on the river. And then we just went to the jacuzzi after, which was just really nice. And so I knocked out, and I probably had the best sleep that I've had this entire week that Jason's been gone. But thankfully, he comes back today, so that's really exciting. Carmen, are you excited? Are you excited? She's kind of excited. I did get his favorite pasta for dinner and my favorite wine. So, hoping we can actually go to the jacuzzi again. I am very addicted to hot water of any type. So if it's a jacuzzi, a hot spring, a nice shower, a jacuzzi tub, baths are the bomb. I don't care what anyone says. Anyway, I digress. Tomorrow is our last full day here, so we're actually hoping to drive up about an hour. There's a glacier like an ice cave. So it looks really fun. I kind of want to go explore there and get some nice pictures. So that's the plan for tomorrow, and then Sunday we head out. Today was pretty uneventful. I just cleaned off our SD cards, and I did a couple more things around the fifth wheel, did a couple more organizational stuff in the kitchen, nothing exciting. Anyway, once again, babbling on. So I am going to leave with Carmen. You excited to see Dad? Yeah. I'm gonna leave with Carmen and go get Jason now. Jason's back.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Are you happy?
Good.
Are you
She
happy?
didn't even care, Carmen?
No. I asked her before we left and she didn't care. How was your trip?
It was eventful.
That's good.
Yeah. Flew into a hurricane. Made it out. Just
Tropical storm.
tropical depression. It was beautiful when I left, but I only got to do 3 days of work, even though I was there for 5.
Do you want a glass of wine?
That sounds great.
Do you want to go to the jacuzzi?
Yeah. Sounds enjoyable as well.
Jason's a very enthusiastic person, if you couldn't tell by now. Okay, let's go.
All right, let's get some wine.
Maybe she is glad you're back. Oh, maybe not. I was about to say good morning, but it's afternoon. We are at the Big 4 Ice Caves in a national park that I forgot the name of. Do you remember?
Nope.
These ice caves are really cool. They are created by a glacier, and then the caves have airflow through them throughout the winter, so then it creates these holes, the caves. So there are warnings everywhere saying to not climb on them or go in them.
For safety reasons.
Yeah, for safety reasons. I read some news article that they did collapse in 2011, and unfortunately a little girl was killed and like 4 members of her family were injured. So
We'll see.
even though you hear stories like that, like I'm still tempted.
Yeah.
Everybody still walks in them and on them, but
So we'll have
see.
to play it by ear to see how safe we think it looks.
I read a review that you could actually hear the ice cracking. So I think if we hear that, we will probably not go in.
And it is towards the end of summer, so
Yeah.
that's also not a good sign for
Hey.
stability of ice.
Yeah.
Oh, we also have a less, there's not really going to be any avalanches or
Yeah,
things
exactly.
like that.
That's like another risk when you come here in the winter to see it, is an avalanche coming down. Anyway, so let's go see what it is all about. All right, so we made it to the ice caves. Here, there's like 2 main entrances and nobody's in this one, everyone's on the other side. People are going in and we don't hear ice cracking. So we're gonna venture in a little bit. You can also feel like the wind that's coming through these tunnels, and that's how they're created, is the wind blowing through them, and they just keep getting bigger and bigger and melting away. So Carmen's ready to like just go in. See it that great in the video either, but like the edges right here are just so thin. Like it's just melting so quickly. Do you hear any ice cracking?
Let's go look at the other side first.
Okay. All right. So we chickened out and we didn't go in. No one else was really going that far in. And then as we were like trying to set up the camera to take a picture, we did hear this like really loud crack. So that was kind of like our sign of like, don't go in. We got some pictures in the entrance and they look good, so that'll work for us too. This place is just so amazing. Like you see pictures online and you're like, oh, this is cool. But then you get here and it's just like you see how big it is, where it is, and it's out in a national forest, and it's just so pretty. We were a little confused why it was called Big Four, but then up there, I don't even know if I can see it on the camera, there's what appears to be 2 more, or at least we saw 1 more opening. So we're gonna go up there right now and check it out and try and see all 4 of the Big Four.
You want me to talk?
I want you to say what you just said to me again.
So, Big Four is actually the name of the mountain.
My bad. Do you know why the mountain's called Big Four?
No.
Okay. I assumed it was Big Four because when you look up this place, there's 4 entrances to the ice cave. Don't ever like base your facts on us. We're not the most knowledgeable. So yeah, there you go. It's actually called Big Four because of the mountains, not the ice caves. We just bribed the dog with glacier ice to stay and get a picture. It worked. This is the 3rd entry. Now I'm questioning myself. I don't even know if there's 4 entries. This is the 3rd entry, and hold her. A chunk just fell off. Look, that just fell off. Granted, it's not like a huge, my glasses are all wet. Wasn't a huge chunk, but still, we saw glacier fall. Anyway, we did get the guts to go in, well, Jason did, and took pictures out with the silhouette of me and Carmen. So hopefully those turn out. And I don't think we're gonna go hunt the 4th one because the 4th entry, because I don't think it exists. So now we're kind of just exploring this area. It's really cool with all the rock. There's no trees growing because of the avalanches in this area. So don't quote me on that, that's an assumption. Do you think that's why there's no trees here?
Yeah, probably. Makes sense to me.
Hopefully that I'm right on
Maybe
something.
It's covered in snow for most of the year, too. So, like...
Yeah, but trees are fine in snow. I think it's avalanches. Because even on the hike up here, there were all these trees that were like knocked over, and then all these new trees were growing up underneath them. Anyway, I need to stop acting like I know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, this is it. It's exciting. I'd recommend it. Would you recommend it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Don't go in the caves, though. We have to say that as a public service announcement. Even though we did. Were you scared?
A little bit. It's just because, like, maybe in the winter I'd be less scared, but it's the end of summer and they're just like melting away like the entire time. Like I got soaking wet in there.
So we found this other area where it's pretty obvious it looks like it collapsed. So I guess this is why they don't want you going in here, because I would not want to be under that. Would you?
No, just chunks of ice.
Yeah, so.
Not fluffy snow.
Yeah, it's still really cool, really pretty, but this is obviously the reason that they don't want you going in these caves and just appreciating from the outside. So we were driving home, but we just saw this sign on the side of the road and it said Farmhouse Brewing. We decided to be adventurous and just see what the heck that was, because we're in the middle of nowhere. So when we saw Farmhouse Brewing, we decided to go. So this is what it's all about.
I forgot that this is Rae's channel. Rae's channel. Welcome to Rae's channel. Getaway Rae.
So we just finished with Farmhouse Brewing. It was fun. I'm glad we pulled over.
Yeah, it's delicious.
I got the peach sour.
I got the Medusa Pale Ale.
And then Jason tried my beer and said it tasted like butter. And then that's all I could taste after. So thanks for that.
Sorry, your beer tasted like butter.
It was good until I started thinking of movie theater butter. Carmen, you're gonna cause an avalanche.